Welcome back to Riding Bikes in San Diego. We are in Hillcrest on 5th Avenue, approaching Washington Street, where we're going to make a left and ride on Washington from Hillcrest into the Mission Hills area. And this is a beautiful protected bike lane. The traffic signals up ahead are set up for cars and for people on bikes. There's a pedestrian crossing over to the right, and this is a pretty busy road. We're going to make this turn, and then let's see how we're getting from this beautiful bike lane onto any other infrastructure. Well, we get some green paint, a little buffer, and just like that, mid-block, parking starts up, and we are in the Wild West of the regular travel lane. I'm thankful that the driver behind me is being patient and is going to make a turn eventually, and we're just going to keep going. It's evening on a Friday night here. There isn't much traffic, and I'm actually really impressed by how few drivers there are on the road at 504 in this neighborhood. It kind of makes me wonder if 2 lanes is really necessary. But I mean, we're aware that streets fill up and empty out all the time. It looks like these drivers have no problem just going around me in the available lane. There's parking, there's some open spots, but I'm not weaving back and forth. I want to stay predictable. I want people coming up to know that I'm going to be in this lane, and that they can see me there and plan accordingly to get around me. This is a major road. If we were to stay on this, it would head down the hill and connect to places like Little Italy and roads that we would use to get into Point Loma and places north. The fact that there's no bike infrastructure on Washington is a problem, and it's not like it gets better if you just move down the street. Washington doesn't have much infrastructure either. At this point, I'm heading on Mission Hills through the residential neighborhood, so I ducked off onto Falcon here, and we're on some Sharrows, and from here we are just going to drive less and ride a bike. Thanks so much for joining me.